Hey guys, it's time for a brew. Yes. Swallow tea. Don't breathe it in. It's not good to inhale tea, guys. It's not good for you. Anyway, so, yes, I am still here. And this could be a bit of a long one. So that watch later button, you know where it is. It's somewhere right around here. Anyways, so to catch you up on everything, it was actually a pretty good weekend. It really was. I was really quite happy with how everything kind of turned out. Though there were a few disappointments. I did go through a couple festivals, and one of them, they always have fireworks every year, right? And I was there for a long time. Lots of people were kind of huddled around the one side of the beer tent. I live in that kind of area. There's a lot of these little festivals, and every single one's got a beer tent, and it's just the whole area just congregates around all these tents, right? And so I was waiting around almost till midnight until I finally figured out that there were no fireworks. I would have left probably an hour before that. Yeah, definitely. Did not really need to be there. Wasn't a whole lot going on. I met up with a few people, got to talk to them. All cool stuff. Actually met a few new people, very nice people also. So it was good. Saturday, I went to another local festival with some friends. They invited me along, and there's a band called Kill the Rabbit, and they were okay. It was pretty good. My parents kind of said something along the lines of like they were a little too hard or something. I don't know. I listened to metal and stuff, so it wasn't really a big deal. But I didn't feel like they were hard at all. I felt like they were just. I mean, they cover a lot of songs. They have I think one or two. I don't know. At least they only sang like one actual song that they did. And they were all right though. Had good energy. I mean, I think that was probably the one thing I liked about them. They had pretty good energy. So, if you haven't noticed, and I'm noticing this more and more in the thing, this shirt is supposed to be like a standard V-neck, but it's like girlish, really. This is horrible. Why did I choose to wear this? Oh, that's right. It's kind of hot in here. It's kind of humid outside and stuff, and the kind of place I live in, there's like one air conditioner way up in the far corner of the entire place, like you would have in the normal bedroom window, like probably this big, and that's about it. There really isn't any other. I mean, the windows, there really isn't a whole lot of ventilation, so. And I like heat, mostly, so it's alright. Whatever. Onwards. So the festival that I went to with this group on Saturday to see this band, that festival has changed. Wow. I mean, I went there like every year. Seriously, every year when I was a kid. Because it was so good. They did a really good job, and they had rides everywhere, and they don't even have that anymore. I mean, they have a few rides, but pretty much, and they used to have like I guess we would call it like a midway of games. I mean, there's like these trailers, they open them up, and then there's like darts for balloons, and you win these cheap cardboard covered pieces of glass that had some paper behind it with a picture on it. You always had the beer ones and the sporting, like NBA or whatever. I don't do sports, but like NBA, all that stuff. So I mean, they're really cheap. I mean, you paid like $1 and you got these. You hang them up on the wall. Eventually, the cardboard give way over time. The glass would break, and I don't know. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Now, the $1 might be worth the piece of glass. I have no idea. but me and my buddy that, I mean, he grew up in that area too, in that town actually. And just looking at it, I mean, I could see it in his eyes that he hadn't been there in a little while. But he just looking at it like, do you remember there was a thing here, and there was another thing over here, and there was a thing here, and so I know. I hadn't been up there probably in a few years, but yeah, I'm amazed at how much it's gone down. But whatever. Sunday, keep doing pretty good on time here. Sunday, it was Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all of you, and any of you unfathers, if you have maybe your furry pet fathers. You all deserve recognition too. You have to take care of a 4-legged animal, or maybe they've got scales. I don't know. I don't care. You're still a father. In my eyes, you're still a father. You're taking care of this. You're taking all that parental things, those instincts, and you're giving it to a pet, a little 4-legged friend that is so happy to see you when you get home. And that's all cool too. But if you have kids, you're working really hard. And I raise my mug that I use almost every video. I raise it to you. Yep, that was a cup fart, if you could hear it. If you didn't, don't worry about it. You have no idea what happened. But one of the things that we have in this area is a Chinese buffet, and it's really decent. There's quite a few, I think, in the area, but this one that I go to about every other week or so, and they are really good. And on holidays is one of the best times to go because their food gets better. I swear, they're like, "Hey guys, we've got the fathers, and we need to get," and that's really racist. But we need to get the better food out, for this. And so the shrimp go from like being this big to this big and that thick and just huge. Like, I'm biting through this shrimp and I get this like idea that this is a shrimp steak. And it's so big. And I found out from having this that I like smaller shrimp. I do. I like the smaller shrimp. I think they're a bit better. They usually actually cook a little bit better. I don't know. Just something about the smaller shrimp. I don't know. I like them better. I just don't like I just like those giant shrimp. I don't know. I'm just not into that. Not into that. But today, being a Monday, you would think sucks. Mondays are awful. But today, I woke up amazing, and I'm going to chalk that up to my ingenious brain. I have been having major troubles getting out of bed. I hear that alarm, all 2 or 3 of them, and I still can't get up. I throw the covers off, getting ready to get out of bed, and I just lay there. I cannot get my legs to... I just want my legs to swing off and go onto the ground. And I can't do it. I just lay there. Then I have like a half an hour max to get up, get around, and get out the door. And it's really been ticking me off. And so I figured, well, time for desperate measures. So I took one of my alarms and across the room. Yeah, so I actually have to get out of bed to get to it because I can't reach it from my bed. And if I tried, I'm going to hurt myself. So, like when you were a kid, if you dropped something or you needed to get something, and you do this like here's the bed, and here's the thing that you need to get to. You do this like your legs are still hanging on the bed, and then like you're trying to reach the thing. I have done that many times in my childhood. If you didn't do that, what are you waiting for? Do it now. It's fun. It's almost like the floor is lava in the morning. It's like the worst feeling. I have to not die and shut this alarm off or get this thing I need. But I don't want to get out of bed and touch the ground. Anyways, so I did that and I got up great. I got up at like 7. Oh, so good. I was able to get up. I was able to get dishes done, and then I was able to take a shower, make coffee, have breakfast. I watched, nice segue here, watched DreamHack Open 2013 all day long. So good, such good games. Wow, just a fantastic tournament. And the worst part was the music in between at times, like between matches. At one point, they were showing music videos of this one dude who was in a robe and then had like just like briefs on or something, and then like went to something else that was like I don't know what the heck was happening. But they had some like good drum and bass and like some dubstep happening. And I was all with that, you know. I'm at work, I'm watching this as well as doing my job and stuff. I'm just, yeah, this is good. Yeah, it's keeping me moving. And then I watch a match and it just gets over. And then all of a sudden, this like acid trip music video or something. I don't know what it was, but weird effects and everything. And it was just some tribesmen, some Indians, American Indians, if you want to be all PC, are dancing around, and then all of a sudden that goes into some weird stuff. I don't even know. I will say it did its job though, because I could barely look away because I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, what am I watching? So that gets over, and I think, oh good, we're in the clear, we're going to go back to another match. No. 50 Cent, come on. No. Why? Oh, you tortured me with this acid trip video, and then with something, then you put some music on that I want to hit myself in the head with a pipe. Okay? I don't want to listen to 50 Cent. It's awful. It's terrible. And because it's online and it's overseas stuff, this is in Sweden or it was Europe area, whatever. They didn't have to bleep anything. So I'm hearing the N-word and MF, you know, everything. Like, this is not music. Bring back the drum and bass. That's all I'm saying. Any of you StarCraft people, I will not spoil who won, in case you want to go back and watch the VODs. But I will say, you definitely need to watch the second to last matchup, I believe. I don't know if it was the final or the one before that. Just amazing games. But like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But it's very good, worth watching. Edge of your seat action. It's awesome. So to finish this video off, so I don't make it too long for you. Had volleyball tonight, and that's why I looked the way I do. I took a shower, and I was still really hot from it. My hair's fluffy hair, and I use conditioner when I use my conditioner to kind of help get my hair back up. Once I'm gonna just go to bed, it's easier to do this way. I'm gonna have a giant spoiler of hair, like on the side of my head, like that. You know, you do from the pillow. And anyways. So we won volleyball tonight. It's awesome. We're 4-2. We're not doing too bad. There's 2 games we lost. We just played like crap. Straight up, played like crap. But we're going to be coming up on the 15-minute mark here, and I do not want to keep you any longer. I'm going to hope to get back to shut up phone. I'm busy, and I hope to get back to making videos a little bit more often. Subscribe if you're new. Thumbs up these videos so it makes me happy and makes me feel better about myself. And you guys all have a good night, And, oh, really quickly, tonight's brew was backwards lettering, yeah. Irish breakfast tea. It was really good. It's awesome. I have no idea what the flavor profile is. I haven't had it in a long time. See you guys next time. Oops.